Hey everyone, it's your favorite ranting raver here. Oh my god. Nesquik. Let's start on a positive note here. I have a Nesquik. It's freaking delicious. Hairdresser screwed up my hair, so I get to go fix it. So let's talk about school. My little sister's school. Hold on, let me move my knee brace. Hit me. Oh, my knee. It's pretty naked. It's not really naked, guys. It's in some gray jeans. Some gray jeans to work today. But, so. My little sister's principal is an asshole. To be kind of blunt about it. He is an outright dick. Couple days ago, maybe about a week ago, my little sister had an incident in school. I'm pretty sure she won't mind me talking about this, but thought my phone was vibrating. My little sister had cut herself, just as I had before. No big deal. Apparently it runs in the family. That was a bad joke. That was so out of place. Anyway, so she had cut herself, and part of her safety plan at home is she immediately tells my mother. So my mother looked at them over. You know, my mom's not a retarded person. That's bad. My mom's not retarded. She knows how to look at a cut and tell that definitely needs stitches. No, that doesn't need stitches, or I can't really tell, so I'm gonna bring her to the hospital anyway. So cuts didn't need stitches. They washed them up, bandaged them. And my sister went on her way and did her thing. You know, she did the rest of her safety plan, which included writing down reasons as to why she did it. She came up with 20 reasons that day. 20. Now, I only know of one of them, which really hit me in the chest. She said that she thought I hated her. But I don't. She should know that. I don't hate her. But I'm pretty sure what a lot of it comes from is the fact that her friends pick on her. They call her fat all the time, but she's really not. She was a heavier girl when she was younger, definitely. But she's been walking a lot, and she's lost weight. I'll give her that much credit. She's definitely lost some weight, and I'm proud of her. But so yeah, so she had cut herself. My mom covered them up, and they kept them covered so that if she went to school the next day, this is the part that pisses me off, by the way. She went to school the next day, she could have the bandages on and take off her sweatshirt if she wanted to. By the way, guys, my darling Michael just texted me, so just give me a moment. He's free, he was driving around. I don't know if you guys know, but this playlist is called Ashley Songs. So if you guys know any good Ashley songs that you want to share with me, post them in the comments, that'd be awesome. So far I have Ashley by Disco Curtis, Bro Ashley's Here by Attack Attack, and Ashley by Escape the Fate. I just felt like I needed to have a playlist of all the love songs people have written in my name. Anyway, completely off topic. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so she goes to school the next day and takes off her sweatshirt. And I believe what happened was a student saw the bandages and reported them to the teacher. And so then the teacher called the school counselor. Why the fuck would you call a school counselor if a child has band-aids on their arms? Clearly they're covering it up. They don't need anyone to see it. They don't need a big deal to get out of it. No, you had to be a stupid cunt and call the fucking counselor. No, don't do that. You're retarded. Kill yourself. Seriously. And the counselor made my little sister remove the bandage from her arms. Basically saying, you have too many band-aids on, you need to take them off. What legal right do you have to tell my sister what she can and cannot wear on her arms? About that much. You have 0% legal right. Okay, you eat and drive home. You don't, okay. You know, you don't need to force a child to remove stuff. It's for their safety. Like, I'm sorry, there's like hair in my eye, and wouldn't go away. But honestly, you have no legal right to make a child remove their bandages. You can ask why they're wearing band-aids, and if the child says it's none of your business, it's none of your business. Okay, you're in middle school. You hired a pervert that my school fired. Yeah, Nate Burdick. The only reason it wasn't disclosed why he was fired was because the school wanted him to be able to get a job and not be registered as a sex offender. But that fucker looked down girls' shirts. I would know. I was in his 7th grade class the year before he was fired. He would look down girls' shirts, and if you were wearing a skirt, he would look up that too. So, good job, Greenfield Middle School. Way to hire sickos. But anyway, so the school counselor forced her to remove bandages, taking her out of her safety zone. That goes against school policy. You're not supposed to be able to take a child out of a safety zone. So then, they had her make a safety plan, which included none of my sister's ideas. I'm pretty sure this is chronologically out of order, but I'm very sure they had a safety plan a long time ago. But it had none of my sister's ideas in it. So how the fuck do they expect it to help her? 0. And then they called Crisis in Greenfield, which is basically like a group for troubled kids. And Crisis wanted to send my sister, or was it, I think Crisis and the school wanted to send my sister to Holyoke. Now, if you guys don't know what Holyoke, Mass looks like, it is basically a ghetto. It is a hardcore ghetto. And they wanted to send my sister there over my dead body. But so on and so forth. They didn't call my mother. But let me read just the email sent back and forth between me and Gary. Tashijataba. I don't know. He's got like some Indian last name. Checking for me. I replied to him. So, yes. So my initial email, for those of you who haven't heard this, would be, hello, my name is Ashley. Last name inserted here. I'm emailing you regarding an incident that occurred Monday, April 30th, 2012, involving Alyssa, last name there. You see, and I'm sure you know what happened, and I don't need to reiterate the situation, but Alyssa is my little sister, and I know what she's going through with this incident. Unfortunately, the employees involved with this incident took the wrong and illegal, to be more exact, actions towards the situation. Your school has no legal right or authority to make the contacting you did on that day. Legally, you are allowed to only document that the incident was reported. I'm deeply disturbed and highly disappointed in what actions you took. No right. I request a meeting with you, the counselor, and any other adult in the school that was associated with this situation. Having spoken to mine and Alyssa's mother, I will be added to her emergency contacts, and I request that I am the first to be contacted if our mother is unable to be reached. I would like to add that we could press charges on the administration for the actions taken, but we won't unless it happens again. Hopefully this email will put you into the right mindset of this. Your school administration. A student's life is none of your business, and you have no right involving yourself in it without the student's permission. And telling her what she's doing is wrong isn't getting her permission, it's belittling. Alyssa has a safety plan that she will be following, the one that your counselor created for her, which contained nothing that would help my sister in any way, will be shredded and discarded. This is my family's concern and not your school's. I, as well as Alyssa and our mother, would greatly appreciate your staff not getting involved. If you have any questions regarding my very blunt email, feel free to call me at insert phone number here, or email me here. Thank you, Ashley. He replies to me, Ashley, although I disagree with your assessment of the situation with your sister, I will not talk or write about the details with you. If your mother would like a meeting and she allows you to attend, then I would be most willing to talk to you and her then. And I had his, our instructional focus is model, observe, practice, prove, and apply. Oh, go fuck yourself, bro. So I replied with, oh, trust me, she's more than willing to have a meeting. I strongly disagree with your choice to not share details with a family member. We also expect the counselor involved to be at this meeting, possibly around 12:30 this Friday. Seems like a good time to have our meeting. Here, send me on my phone. He replies with, please have your mother contact me. I reply with, no offense, sir, but I do believe I'm more than able to speak to someone involving my sister on my own. My mother knows I'm emailing you, and if you would like to speak to her, you can contact her. So then he replies to me, that happened, I sent him that text message Sunday? No. Yeah, Monday. I sent that message Monday, and he just replied to me today. Ashley, I believe you care for your sister. That is a good thing. I cannot share information about any student with just anyone. regardless if it is a caring sister. We have situations that parents, for one reason or another, cannot have contact with their own son or daughter. My stance is no reflection on you. It is a confidentiality situation that cannot be ignored. I have not heard from your mother at this time. My only reply, with a facepalm, actually it was more of a facepalm, I was like, you're fucking stupid, was, you haven't heard word from her because I didn't tell her to contact you and asked if you would contact her. This is exactly why I, personally, requested the meeting. And so far, there's been no word back from him. Like, obviously, if I'm contacting you regarding this, I don't care whether or not you want to share information with me. You're going to share the information with me. Whether I have to go into that school with or without a meeting and get the information from you. Because I will sit there and rip you a new asshole, sir. So I don't know if you want to shit from 2 tunnels. I sure as hell wouldn't wanna. So maybe if you put the stick out of your ass and realized, oh shit, this girl actually gives 2 shits and isn't going to back off until I have this meeting with her, then maybe you can be a real American and understand the fact that you don't make a child feel unsafe in a middle school. You don't hire perverts in a middle school. You don't force a child to remove band-aids in a middle school. You guys are so immature that I feel like I'm more mature than you. I mean, look at me here making a YouTube video, but you know, pretty sure my few viewers, I don't know, gets the same amount of publication as my bubble bath challenge video. It's a lot of views. It's fun though. I'm sorry again. But yeah, you need to seriously learn the laws. You don't make a child feel unsafe in school. You fucking dumbasses. And this is exactly why I don't go to Greenfield anymore. And as of next year, or as soon as I get my car, neither will my sister. My sister will no longer be attending your school because you guys are clearly incapable of running a school properly. So have a wonderful day. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.